Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Whitney Ward. Thank you for being here. We start with a developing story at this hour. City Council members Zach Zapone and Betsy Wilkerson are now working to censure Mayor Nadine Woodward.
This in response to Woodward's recent appearance with former state representative Matt Shea. The mayor later said her involvement was unintentional, but council members say that response is inadequate.
KREM 2's Janelle Finch is here in the studio now to explain what all of this means and its potential impacts. Janelle?
To be clear, a censure does not impact Woodward's ability to hold office, but Councilman Zapone explains it's a formal disapproval of the mayor's behavior from City Council. Zapone says this censure is a strong formal warning that this is not okay in Spokane.
We've heard from members of our community daily at this point that are still upset about what happened and think that is inappropriate, and it is inappropriate.
The actions Councilman Zach Zapone is talking about took place at the podium just 2 days after the Gray and Oregon Road fire started. The mayor and a self-proclaimed Christian nationalist shared the stage at the Let Us Worship concert. While on stage, former state representative Matt Shea prayed over Woodward.
A minute before the mayor got up on the stage, Matt Shea compared homosexual marriage to the wildfires. And that is not appropriate for the mayor to get up there and pray and embrace someone that is making those comparisons in our community.
A member of the LGBTQ community, Zapone says he was shocked and hurt to see his city leader alongside Shea.
It makes me question, how do you work with someone who is directly being supported and hugging people that want to get rid of you? Like, that's essentially what it is. And so there's a lot of, you have to suck it up and get the job done, because that's what the citizens of Spokane expect from us, is to figure out how to work together to get it done, but it does make it difficult.
The mayor has repeatedly apologized for the appearance and said she didn't know Shea would be there. It's worth noting Matt Shea posted on Twitter days later saying this is an annual event planned months ago and it was not for the fire victims. Shea said the mayor accepted the invitation before the fire started. This afternoon, she shared a statement with KREM 2. It reads in part, quote, "I do not support the reviews and did not seek their support. I should have done more to learn the exact details of the event and attendees. I apologize that my appearance with them, although unintentional, has hurt members of our community and caused a distraction when we need to focus on the health and safety of Spokane." Zapone says the mayor's responses have been inadequate and feel like excuses. Zapone says the draft censure resolution will be presented to the Urban Experience Committee on Monday. It could then go to the advanced agenda before going to council for a vote. In the studio, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.
Janelle, thank you. Also today, the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office honored the life of one of its own.
A procession of first responders led Deputy Luke Mallon and his family from Davenport to Spokane this morning.
That was the scene, and Luke spent nearly a decade there serving Lincoln County. He now leaves behind a wife and 2 young girls. His friend of 13 years, Sean Davis, told us he lost a brother in losing Luke.
The two of them met in 2010 while training at the Parks Law Enforcement Academy. He says this loss is felt by many, including the community Luke loved to serve.
He was a gentle giant, selfless person, and he'll be greatly missed. There's definitely a void that is very large that Lincoln County is going to have a hard time filling, as well as with the family and friends that he leaves behind.
He also said his friend Luke had a one-of-a-kind laugh and loved the outdoors. He also helped organize a GoFundMe for the surviving family members. In just 2 days, nearly $15,000 have been donated.
Spokane police are investigating an early morning shooting that left one person dead and another injured. According to police, officers responded to a shooting at around 3 o'clock this morning on the 6100 block of North Colton Street. Police say 2 people were found shot and taken to the hospital. One person died at the hospital. Another is being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. No arrests have been made at this time. As soon as we get more information about what happened, we'll be sure to pass it along.
Spokane police are also investigating an early morning shooting that killed one person and injured another. Officers responded to the shooting at around 3 o'clock this morning, about a block away from Holy Family Hospital. Police say 2 people were found shot and then taken to the hospital. One person died there and another is being treated for life-threatening injuries. Again, so far no one's been arrested and no word on a potential suspect.
Well, it is now the leading cause of death for Americans aged 18 to 45, and today local leaders gathered to address the dangers of fentanyl at Riverfront Park.
So the event was hosted by the Spokane Alliance for Fentanyl Education, also known as SAFE. The group discussed many ways of creating fentanyl awareness and action against fake fentanyl, as well as trying to reduce fentanyl poisoning in eastern Washington. Local and federal leaders were there, including Mayor Nadine Woodward, Eastern Washington Congresswoman Kathy McMorris-Rogers, and Spokane law enforcement.
Because of this dangerous and illicit drug, we must protect every person, every family in Spokane. Fentanyl is just tearing families apart, tearing our community apart.
SAFE also announced Fall Festival on October 7th, generated to bring awareness on fentanyl dangers. That's expected to include a concert from Maren Morris with educational resources available for the community. All right, taking a quick break from the headlines, let's take a look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo.
Jeremy, a little cloudy today, but it sounds like things are all up from here.
Yeah, I mean, in the days to come, fewer clouds, more sun, and even warmer temperatures. We've got a little bit of that cloud cover kind of on the back side of it here in Spokane. It's moving through Coeur d'Alene as we speak, but these are kind of the ends of some of those clouds. We did make it up into the 70s as the clouds kind of departed, so late in the day, squeezed out a couple more degrees, and that is a bit of a sign of things to come. Notice right now, here's kind of our little frontal boundary or disturbance that moved. Yep, there's a line. That's not the line I thought it was, but here we are. Anyway, that is a sign of things to come. So there's the backside of it. That's where you're seeing more sunshine. Here's your sunshine. And as we move through the next, 20 hours, we'll hang on to plenty of sun. Then eventually we wind up seeing a little disturbance move through. And overnight Thursday into Friday, we do have the chance of a couple of scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Most of those stay in southeast Washington and the southern panhandle. So here in Spokane, we're kind of on the edge of it. I think we have a chance of a couple of sprinkles overnight, but overall the next few days wind up sunny, mostly sunny. Up near 80 tomorrow, 80 on Friday, 82 on Saturday, and even warmer on Sunday. Coming up, we're going to talk how long that summer-like heat sticks around.